Exhale out through your mouth. Okay. And you can continue to breathe this way until you kind of find your breath and settle in to legs up the wall. Then we'll start to just breathe gently, just in through the nose and out through the nose. And just notice if you're like gripping your legs. If you can't quite relax your legs quite yet, you can kind of move them around a little bit, do a little wag, bend the knees a few times, flex and point through the feet. You can even circle the ankles if that feels good. Sometimes it takes me a while to settle into my practice. I feel like I have to like move around and fidget a little bit. So definitely like move until you move into stillness, right? To where you feel settled, right? We don't want to force this quiet space in our body. Okay. And arms can be anywhere by your side. They can be touching your body. And we'll just relax here, pause here, feeling the length of our hamstrings against the wall, the length of our spine against the floor. Okay. It's like this waterfall. I know this name, legs at the wall is called many things, waterfall pose. And that's like such a nice image of just kind of your legs being heavy, energy just flowing through your body here. Good. Reversing the blood flow. And we're not going to take up too much space on the wall. We really just need space for our legs to go straight up here. So if you have limited space, you're welcome to do this with your legs draping over the couch or a chair as well. Or over your bed. Okay. And just keep checking in with your body. If you're wanting to clench or grip your legs, just check in and see if you can relax your legs a little bit more with each breath that you take. Maybe even shift your head from side to side also, making sure you're not holding any tension in your neck, your chest, and your shoulders. Okay, great. And then the next posture that we're going to take is we're going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So we'll gently start to wiggle our toes. We'll bring the soles of our feet together, knees out nice and wide. Gently just slide your feet down the wall as much as your body wants. It may look different than mine, and that's fine. And then again, just let your legs be heavy. Let them relax. Okay, try not to force anything. Good. And then we're going to just play with our arms here a little bit. Okay, so bring your arms into cactus arms or goalpost arms, just letting the backs of your hands rest onto the mat. Okay, and I'm really tight today, so I'm really feeling this in like my chest and my shoulders and in my biceps. Okay, and just for the spirit of like Halloween, we're going to keep these like fun, crazy arms. Okay, so keeping the backs of your arms connected to the mat. Okay, we're going to let the fingertips move up towards the ceiling. So we have like little robot arms. The backs of the arms are still pressing down into the mat. And then from here, any degree, again, everyone's range of motion is going to be different. We're going to drop the palms of our hands down to the mat. Or again, for me, my hands don't touch. I'm just going to move them down. And then we're going to move our fingertips back up towards the sky and then slowly back behind us, coming into cactus. And then we're just going to move in and out of our little robot arms or paper doll arms, just back and forth, nice and slow. Okay. And as you're doing this, just notice the range of motion in your shoulders. Okay. I think this is like a really like interesting exercise because I have like no internal rotation when I move my hands like down towards my hips. And then when I move back, how open my chest and my shoulders are. So kind of just noticing that. Okay. And of course, you can move through this mindfully. If you want to pause and hold in one position, you're more than welcome to do that also. Okay, and then we'll maybe just do that one more time, and then we'll let our hands rest back, palms face up in our cactus arms. Okay, good. And then we'll go ahead and straighten the legs back up towards the sky. Okay, and then we're going to add our arms and our legs together. Okay, so let your legs be in like parallel, like neutral position. Okay, and we're going to bring the arms up towards, the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Okay, so again, here like our robot arms, and then we're going to let our fingertips drop down towards the ground. And when we do that, we're going to let our toes and our legs internally rotate. Okay, and it might be small. And then we're going to open the arms, and then we're going to let the feet turn out, coming into external rotation, just like our arms. Okay, so here we are, a little scarecrow, paper doll, rag doll, just moving in and out of internal and external rotation with our legs and our arms, nice and slow. Okay, yeah. And again, I just like this observation of like, wow, I can really turn out and I can't really turn in, or it doesn't even look like I can turn in. Okay. And notice it for your body. One way may be easier for you. One way may be a little more difficult. Okay. And then just finding that coordination with your arms and your legs. Okay. Right. And then we'll just let that go, let your arms go, shake your legs out. Okay, and then let's go and come into a figure 4 glute stretch against the wall. So right ankle over the left knee. Energetically press that right knee towards the wall. Okay, and then we're going to slide the left foot down the wall as you start to bend the left knee. And again, it may be really small. Your hips may be open, and we'll just hang out here just for a few deep breaths. Good. Not using our arms quite yet, so we really want to use the left leg against the wall to help us get into this stretch. Okay, and I don't want us to worry too much about our hips, like what our hips are doing, but I want us to be aware of what they're doing, right? So there's no wrong or right way. Just want you to observe if your left hip comes off the mat, or off the wall. Okay, where does your right hip come off the wall? Just kind of notice like if your hips kind of torque a little bit to one side and the other. And again, it's just for observation. Okay, and then from here we'll interlace our hands around the left hamstring. So just thread your hands through. If you want to lift that left foot away from the wall, you can, or you can keep it glued to the wall. It's totally up to you. Okay, just going a little bit deeper here in the stretch. And again, just observing your hips, right? Like, did your tailbone curl all the way up? Did you fold all the way in? Can you lengthen your spine a little bit more, keeping that length, that same waterfall feeling through your spine, right? Even though we're moving the legs around a little bit here. I am so tight today, y'all. I haven't done this posture in a while, and I'm really feeling it. So figure 4 against the wall. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and release the hands and straighten the legs, unwind, a little shake out, and then we'll just go to the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Okay, we'll energetically press the left knee towards the wall, away from you. Good. And then without using your hands, right, we're using like our legs and our core. We'll start to bend the right knee, sliding the foot any degree down the wall. Good. And then just pause for a moment. And again, all those observations, like on this side, it's a totally different side. Do both hips stay connected to the wall? Does your spine stay lengthened? What starts to change as you begin to bend the right knee? What's changing? What's staying the same? Good. Staying for just a few more deep breaths, again, without any arms here. Mhm. Okay, good. And then when you're ready, interlacing the hands around the right hamstring and then slowly maybe moving the right foot away. We can stay connected, whatever feels good, just going into a little bit deeper figure four stretch. Okay, slowly begin to release your arms, release the legs, unwind a little bit. Okay, good. And then last thing here, we're going to come into a nice big deep stretch, twist, excuse me, against the wall. Okay, so we'll start to bend the knees into our chest. Let's let everything fall over to the right. Okay, so let your feet slide all the way down towards the ground. We'll roll over onto the right side. And then again, pressing your feet into the wall here. Take this left arm and reach it all the way back towards the left, twisting nice and deep and compact here. Okay, let's take some deep inhales in through the nose. And then let's exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling in through the nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. One more, just like that. Inhaling in. Big exhale out through your mouth. Okay, these next three, let's inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Good. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Last one. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good. Slowly roll back over onto your right side. Okay. And then we'll slowly make our way back onto our back. Again, feet can slide back up the wall. And then we'll slowly readjust if you need to. If you have a small wall space to work with, you can kind of move back and forth. And then we'll slide the feet down the wall, rolling over onto the left side. And then the right arm is going to reach back behind us, over to the right. Oh, nice big deep twist here. We'll exhale out through the mouth 3 times. So inhaling in, big exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling in for 2. Big exhale out. Inhaling in for 3. Big exhale out. Good. Sealing the lips. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the nose just 3 times. Inhaling in 2. Exhaling out. Good. Last one. Inhaling in 3. Exhaling out. Gently making your way back over onto your left side. And just pause for a moment. And then you can use your arms and your legs gently to help you come on up to a seated position. Okay. You can move a little bit away from the wall here. All right. So legs nice and crossed. Okay. We're going to take our right arm forward. You're going to make a fist. So arm right in front of you, make a fist. And we're going to roll the shoulder back 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna roll it forward 3 times. 1, keeping the arm as straight as you can make it. 2, and 3, good. And then we'll just switch sides. Okay, left arm straight out in front of you. Make a fist. We'll roll the shoulder back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Going forward. 1, 2, and 3. Good. And then slowly release. Arms are going to come out to the side. Palms are going to face down, okay? And again, nice, strong, straight arms. We're going to make just circles, nice and slow back to small ones here, like medium size, just 3 circles back. And then we'll do 3 circles forward. 1, good, 2, and 3. Awesome, okay? And then we're just going to flip the palms up, okay? Same thing, 3 circles back. Just notice what feels different, maybe what feels the same. Okay, and then 3 circles forward. Again, nice small movement here. Good. Awesome. Okay, good. Keeping your arms out. Okay, let's keep the right palm flipped up and then left palm flips down. Okay, and then try to stay like as even as possible. And then we're going to just like extra rotate the hands. Okay, so left thumb's going to try to face down and then back towards the wall. And then the right palm's going to try to like rotate back. I'm already kind of like doing this with my shoulders. Okay, try to stay nice and straight and then really extra rotate the arms, flipping them, good. Holding, breathing. Whew. Okay, and then we're going to switch left palm up, right palm down. Okay, so just kind of be in this neutral position, and then we're going to over exaggerate the flip. Okay, so right palm, or excuse me, right thumb's going to face down and then maybe back behind the wall. And then left palm's going to try to flip back towards the wall as well. Okay, moving opposite direction with our arms. One's internally rotating, one's externally rotating. Good. Just breathe here. Check in, right? I kind of saw again, I'm doing like some funky things with my body and my torso. Good. Hold here. Exhale, slowly just release the arms down, roll the shoulders back just a few times, good, and then a few times forward. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's go and just make our way into tabletop. Okay, we're going to come back to that arm rotation. Okay, we'll add on a little bit to it when we come to some standing postures. Okay, but for now, tabletop, we'll do a nice little round of cat and cow, just nice and easy. So even though we're doing like a nice slow flow here, okay, we are still going to do our standing postures just so we begin to feel nice and grounded. Okay, let's slowly make our way into child's pose. Big toes together, knees out nice and wide, shifting our hips back and down. Arms can stay forward, or you can make a little pillow with your hands under your forehead. Okay, on your next inhale, we'll slowly shift back forward into tabletop, okay? And we're going to slowly walk our hands over towards the right. Okay, so my right hand's going to be off of the mat and my left hand's going to be on the mat. Okay, so I'm just shifting a little bit to the right here. My left arm's going to reach towards the right corner of my yoga mat. Okay, and I'm going to walk my fingertips out, and I'm going to walk it out so much that I have to start to bend my right arm. Okay, so that I come onto my right forearm. Again, where I can stay up on the forearm, or I can make a little pillow with my right hand for my forehead to rest. And then here we are in a side bend puppy dog pose. Okay, so my hips are still lifted, and then I'm just really reaching this left hand towards the right diagonal to get a nice stretch to the left side body. Okay, just breathe. And again, remember, you can stay lifted if that feels better, or you can drop the head down. A few more moments here. Inhale in. Exhaling, we'll slowly come on up, nice and slow. However you need to come out of it. We'll walk our hands back to the center, and then we'll slowly walk to the other side. Okay, so again, walking to the left, my left hand's off the mat. My right arm is going to reach towards the left corner of the mat. I'm going to reach so much that I slowly start to lower down to my left forearm. Keep extending those right fingertips forward, and then maybe rest the head, maybe not. Again, whatever feels good. And get a nice big side body stretch here. I actually really like this version of puppy dog pose. It feels so much better. Nice side bend stretch. Good. Keep breathing. Keep lengthening. Okay, good. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Exhaling, gently rise back up. We'll slowly walk our hands back to the center. Okay. Toes will tuck under, and we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Okay. And with this downward dog, feel free to shorten it. Okay. Pedal the feet out. Sway the hips from side to side. Just get a nice little stretch through the calf and the ankles here. When you're ready, find some stillness here in your downward dog. Again, knees can be bent. Take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Seal the lips, inhale in. Exhale out through the nose. Good, one more, just like that, inhaling in. Exhaling out through the nose. Good. Looking up at your hands and very slowly walk to the top of your mat. Okay, when you walk, let this be like a hamstring stretch. Let this be some of that exercise vinyasa flow, right? Like let this flow slowly as you walk. So you're like, oh yeah, get some hamstring stretching in as you walk to the top of your mat. Okay. And once you're to the top, let your feet be hip distance apart or wider. You can go as wide as your mat if you'd like. Soften the knees, and then we'll hang on the opposite elbows, just draping over our legs. And, you know, legs never have to be fully straight, especially, you know, if you're having some back issues. Really protect your spine by bending the knees. Legs can straighten in other postures. Or later in class when you feel more warmed up. Okay. A few more deep breaths here in this nice big forward fold. Releasing the arms down. And slowly walk the feet just gently underneath you a little more. Bending the knees, we'll slowly roll up to come all to standing, nice and slow. Arms will reach up over your head, and exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, gently folding forward again. Knees can bend here as you bend, fold forward. We're going to step the right leg back behind us, coming into low lunge. Okay, so take your time. Take nice big mindful steps here. Good. Hands under the shoulders, dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Then slowly start to bend the back knee. Okay, keep that nice lift in your chest. Good. When you are ready, we'll slowly reach the arms up over your head. Okay, but your choice. If you get a deeper stretch down here, keep your arms down. If you get a better stretch up here, you can reach the arms up. Okay. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale in, exhale, hands lower down. We'll straighten the front leg, half split. Flexing through the toes. Find a little lift and length through your spine. So I'm just going to rock a little bit here, flexing and pointing through my ankle. Again, it's totally optional. It feels good to me. If you want to do that, you're welcome to. So we're going to bend into this front leg. Okay, hands are going to move into the inside of the left leg. We're going to gently walk the left foot out to the left. Okay, and again, we're moving it to the left so that I can dip my hips a little bit more. Right hand's going to stay grounded. Left hand's going to come onto your knee and quad to help you twist. Okay, good. Staying here, or if you would like to add a little quad stretch, you're welcome to bend that back leg in. You don't have to grab it if you don't want to. You can just bend it in, or you can reach back for it. I'm not going to stay too long. Just wanted to add this in for us. Gently releasing down. Okay. From here, we're going to lower the hands down. We're going to walk the left foot back underneath us to gently step back, tabletop. Okay. Ground the hands, toes tucked under, downward facing dog. Good. And just notice the difference between your right side and your left side. Right leg is going to lift up towards the sky. Right leg steps forward in between the hands. Again, take your time, as many steps as you need to take. Okay, come into that, again, that lunge position, dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. And then slowly step the left foot forward, forward fold. Bending the knees to slowly roll up to come up to standing. Arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Second side, inhaling, arms reach up. Soft bend the knees, soft forward fold. Left leg steps back. We're going to come to that low lunge, but set yourself up in this high lunge first. Okay, hands under the shoulders. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. And then slowly start to lower the back knee down. Keep the lift in the chest. Breathe. Good. Again, you're welcome to stay down here if you get a deeper stretch, or you can begin to reach the arms up over your head. Yogi's choice. Just moving mindfully, moving slow, moving with intention. Hands lower down to straighten the right leg, half split. I'm just walking my toes a little bit more forward so I have a little more space. Okay. And starting by flexing the toes back, lengthening my spine, lifting my chest a little bit more, almost like I'm doing that Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And then from here, I'm going to just add a little rock of just flexing and pointing the front foot. Again, that doesn't feel good. You know, stay in whichever position feels better for you. My hamstrings are really tight, so moving feels really good to loosen them up. Right knee will bend, hands on the inside of the right leg. We'll walk the right foot gently out to the right slightly. Left hand grounds, twisting, right hand again on your knee and quad, and then really press down the lift just through the chest. Good, stay here. Or you can begin to add the quad stretch by bending the back leg, but totally optional. Again, you don't have to grab it. Sometimes the bend is good enough. Beautiful. Okay, slowly release, lower the hands down. We'll gently walk the foot back underneath us. Okay, we're going to sit back tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Okay. Okay, and then I just encourage you for this downward dog, maybe make it a little bit longer. Okay, so instead of, lifting your hips up and then walking your feet in so your heels touch the ground, maybe keep your legs back a little bit farther. Let the heels lift. Okay, have lots of length here. Okay, we'll lift the left leg up towards the sky. We'll step that left foot forward. Again, as many steps as you need. You're gonna grab it. Okay, set yourself up for that high lunge just for a moment. Okay, to dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Good. Right leg steps forward, forward fold. And again, as many steps as you need to take is fine. Okay. Bending the knees, slowly rolling up to come up to standing. Just reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Moving into tree pose. Grounding into your left foot. Right knee is going to gently just turn out to the right. And then without using your hands, okay? Use your legs, use your core. You're just going to bring your right leg up, your right foot up wherever it lands, okay? Good. And then again, really lengthen out through your hips, really press down, lift up. Arms are going to reach out to the sides this time, okay? Palms face up. Good. Hold here. Again, and again, without using your arms, see if you can lift your foot up a little bit higher. Woo! Yes. Those hamstrings are working. Arms can slowly reach up over your head again, but don't force it. Don't grab your foot. Good. Left arm stays lifted. Whoa. Right arm's going to reach all the way down towards your right knee. And then we're just going to lean a little bit towards the right. Just changing up our tree pose. Good. Be patient, have fun. Good. We'll slowly come back up. Interlacing the hands behind our back. Okay, so cactus arms into interlace the hands. Good. Roll the shoulders, reach those knuckles back. Keep breathing, keep lengthening, keep lifting. Slowly release and lower your legs down. Shake your legs out. Woo! Nice burn in our tree pose, okay? And we'll go right away into the second side, okay? So we got this little arm flow just to change things up a little bit. And again, try not to lift and place your foot, right? Like it requires so much strength, just like using your core and your leg to lift your leg up into tree, okay? So let's try that on the other side. Tree pose, grounding through the right foot, left foot lifts. And again, just let it land wherever it lands. Arms are going to reach out to the sides, palms are up. Good. And I have this really bad habit of like kind of sinking into my hips. So see if you can root down to lengthen to find more space and lift. Good. And again, without using the arms, see if you can lift that foot up a little bit higher. Ooh, hamstrings. Arms reach up over your head. Right arm stays lifted, left arm lowers down onto your knee, and then we'll gently side bend a little bit to the left. Ribs move in together to help you balance. Arms over your head. Cactus arms. Interlacing the hands behind the back when you're ready. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Breathe. Release the arms, release the legs. Gently shake them out. Good work, everyone. Really, really nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and step into warrior two on the right side. Okay, so I'm just going to stay facing you all. I'm gonna set my feet out nice and wide. Right toes turn out. Good. Left toes, gently turn in towards the right. We'll bend into the right knee a few times. Good. Okay. We'll come into warrior two. Arms reach out nice and wide. Okay, just breathe here. Okay. Nice, slow breathing, slow movement, nice and controlled. Again, check in, okay? So you can bring the bottom part of your rib cage in, okay? Find length from your hip tips to rib tips, okay? So you want to feel some space here. Right palm is going to turn up. Left palm is going to stay facing down, okay? And we're going to find a little bit of that rotation, okay? So we're going to really like flip, external, internal rotation. And again, without grabbing a hold, okay? We're going to move into the bind here, okay? So we're going to bring that right arm behind us, left arm back. So normally we'd come in and grab our fingertips, okay? But for today, we're going to just kind of hold wherever we are, not grabbing a hold of anything, just making the shape, okay? And feel strength of your arms, the strength of your legs here. Holding, not grabbing a hold of your clothes, not grabbing a hold of your hands for today. It's all about strength. Okay, release the arms, release the legs. Okay, release your arms. Yeah, shake them out for just a moment. We're going to do the same thing in our triangle pose. Okay, so it's really active in the arms as we're making our shape here. Okay, so resist the urge to go into the posture of just like grabbing your fingertips. Okay, we want to create space in our shoulders and our chest. Okay, so right leg stays straightened, arms reach out, right palm flips. Again, left palm will stay down. Okay, and we'll find this nice little like walk like an Egyptian. Okay, we'll start to reach to the right. Okay, and then resist the urge again to like drop this right arm in for triangle pose. We're going to come into the bind. Okay, again, not quite the bind, space hold behind. So start to reach those fingertips towards one another. Hold here in this nice long extended triangle. Breathe. Again, try not to grab a hold or rest your arms. Stay really active. Inhale in. Keep the shape. Release the arms, right fingertips down, left arm up towards the sky for extended triangle pose. Okay, that left arm's tired. You can rest it down. You can even drop the head if you like. Nice stretch. It's a lot on those shoulders. Okay. Slow flow doesn't necessarily mean that we can't find some strength in it. Okay, take your time. Inhale in. Exhale, slowly release. Rise on up. Good. Turn those right toes in. Okay, and we'll go straight to the other side. I'm just going to take a moment to kind of roll my shoulders forward and roll them back. You can shake your legs out too if you need to. Okay, good. We'll go to the second side. Warrior two. Left toes turn out. Right toes turn in. We'll bend into the left knee a few times. And I didn't plan any like vinyasas today, chaturangas. Okay, so this is our arm like kind of strengthening, opening series for us as well as obviously legs. Okay, good. Palms face down, warrior two, hold here. And just something different, something we know, right? Coming into the spine by grabbing the fingertips, but we're gonna just hold it and be strong today. Left palm turns up, right palm stays down. Good. From here, left arm reaches up, right hand's gonna reach back behind you. And again, resist the urge to rest your hands on your body or grab your shirt or your fingertips. Okay, just keep reaching towards one another. Hold here. Nice, strong, active arms, strong legs. Keep breathing. Maybe notice the sides feels a little bit different in the shoulders and in the chest. Inhale in, exhale, release the arms, release the legs. And again, just take a moment to roll the shoulders back. Good. This side's not as tight for me as the other side. Okay. And again, just little observations. All right. we'll go into our nice extended triangle pose again. Same idea of trying to reach, but not quite grabbing each other here. Okay, arms out, left palm up. We'll start to lean and reach forward. Baby triangle, and then reaching those arms behind you. Okay, pretending to grab, resist the urge. Good. Hold here, lengthen the spine. Strong arms, keep reaching towards those fingertips. Keep lifting the left side up, micro bend the front knee. Good. Keep the legs, release the arms, extended triangle pose. What feels different? What feels the same? Again, if you want to release your neck and your shoulder, here, go for it. Okay, beautiful, everyone. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly rise up. We'll turn those left toes in, and then we'll just kind of creepy crawl, heel toe or feet in, shaking the legs out. Good, just shaking the shoulders out. Ooh, all right, nothing like a little hold here to kind of warm things up in your body. Let's go ahead and let's come into downward dog. We're just going to come into pigeon pose from here, okay? So downward dog your way, however you want to get there. Okay. And again, see if you can make this downward dog a little bit longer than you're, maybe used to. So again, let the heels, kind of float up off the mat, walk your feet back or hands forward, okay? And then let's go to lift the right leg up. Right knee is going to bend in towards your right wrist, nice and slow. Okay, and move into our pigeon pose. Okay, so maybe, walk the left leg back just a little bit. Okay, and then before we fold forward, let's walk the hands in just to get our spine to lift and lengthen. We didn't do a lot of or any back bending today. Okay, so here's our cobra pose. So we'll just do like a little baby back bend here for the front. Left hip flexor. Good. And then we'll slowly start to release, walking the hands forward. Good. Nice. Exhale out through the mouth when you need to. Little shifts from side to side is always welcome. I'm going to add a little extra stretch. And again, this is totally optional. I'm going to tuck my back toes under. I'll lift my back knee up off the mat. Okay, for me, again, like I'm feeling really tight these past couple days. I've been flying a lot, so I've been sitting a lot. So my hip flexors are really tight. So when you lift the back knee up, I feel a stretch through the front of my left hip flexor. So again, you're welcome to kind of flow through that if you want. You don't have to hold it. You want to just see what it feels like to hold for a few breaths and then release. Good. Okay, really nice, everyone. Slowly start to walk your hands back under your shoulders. We're going to slowly make our way back into downward facing dog again. Okay, and I'm just coming through tabletop. Okay, and then I'll walk my hands forwards. And then again, I'm going to be in this nice long downward dog just to change it up a little bit. And then we'll come into a nice big hamstring stretch. Left leg lifts up towards the sky. Good. Then left knee towards your left wrist. Good. And then lowering the hips down. We'll come into that nice little baby back bend first. Okay. So extending the spine, walking the hands in as much as you can, lengthening the front of the body here, crown of the head towards the sky. Good. Inhale in. Exhaling, slowly start to fold forward. Okay, good. And then again, if you want to, add on to the stretch, you're welcome to. Again, it's totally optional. I'm going to tuck my back toes under, and I'm going to lift my right knee up off the mat, just lengthening the right leg. Again, you can pulsate this. You don't have to hold it. Okay, friends, from here, we're going to make our way into seated. Okay, so we'll slowly start to walk our hands in. We'll gently roll over to the left side. You just be really mindful swinging these legs around. Okay, legs will go straight out in front of you. Okay, one last little strength there. Okay. If you can sit up against the wall if you want to for this, you do not have to. Okay. I think everyone in class today is pretty strong. So just be really mindful of sitting up nice and long and tall here. You can even use your arms out to the sides to help you kind of stay lengthened. I'm trying to make sure you can see my legs. Okay. So just like legs up the wall. Okay. Legs are out in front of you, and I want them to be nice and relaxed. Okay. So maybe give them a nice little wag, and then wherever they naturally are soften at, let them soften. Okay. As best as you can, this is the hardest part of the exercise, keeping the ankle relaxed. Okay, so you don't want to point the toes or flex the toes. You want them to stay exactly kind of how they are now, just kind of like floppy. Okay. We're going to lengthen the knee. So you want to press the back of your knee down into the mat. Okay. That will probably lift your foot up a little bit. And you're going to see if you can lift your leg and hover it up off the mat. We're going to try to hold for 5. And again, nice relaxed ankle. 4. Good. Lots of quad. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay. Again, nice relaxed legs, relaxed ankles. Lengthen behind the knee. So I'm thinking about like straightening the knee down towards the mat. And I'm going to lift and hover my leg up off the mat. Good. And then holding here for 5. 4, relaxed ankle. 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Okay, we're just going to do that 3 times on each side. So we just got 2 more, 2 more times. Okay, so you can soft ankles, press and straighten the leg, right? So it's really like straightening behind the knee and then lifting the leg up. Lots of, again, quad 5, a lot of ab 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1, lower down. Good. Left side, lengthen behind the knee, lift the leg up, hover it up off the mat, holding for 5, 4, keep lengthening the spine, 3, 2, and 1, lower down. Okay, good. And again, if you need to lower the leg at any point, fine. Okay, last time, straightening the leg. Good. Lifting the leg up. Good. Holding 5, soft ankle, 4, 3, 2, woo, and 1, lower down. Good. Last side, left side, lengthen, straighten the leg, soft, relaxed ankle, lift and float the leg. This is for our healthy knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, lower down. If you need to pound your legs out, go for it. Good. Shake the legs out. And then we'll make our way onto our backs. Or if you want to start the way, or excuse me, in the way we started, you can swing your legs back up to legs up the wall. Okay. Yeah. Any version that you want to take is absolutely fine. We're just going to be here for just a moment, just to reset ourselves here in a little shavasana. Again, let those legs relax. Hands can be anywhere you like. You need to take a few cleansing breaths, go for it. But eventually let your breath go. So you're just breathing naturally. You're not forcing your breath. You're not thinking about it. Just let yourself go into this nice rhythm, natural rhythm of your breathing. Okay, slowly start to just bend your legs in, planting your feet onto the ground. Okay, so let your torso still be heavy. And let's just do a little internal, external rotation of the hips here. Okay, so let your knees just knock knee in together to touch. And then slowly walk your feet together. Let your knees open up nice and wide. And of course, you can use your arms to help guide your legs if you need to. Okay. Then we'll bring the knees together again. Walk the feet out. Let the knees knock knee in together. Slowly walk the feet back in. Let the knees fall out. Let's do that one more time. Walking the feet onto the ground, walking them out, knees knocked in together and touch. And then walking the feet together, knees knocked nice and wide. And then slowly bringing your knees together, hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. And we'll roll over onto our side. Pause for a moment. And then using your arms and your legs to help you come on up to a seated position. Okay, good. And then just roll the shoulders back. Reach the arms up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, just take a moment to observe your body. Notice how you feel. Notice your energy. Notice the space you've created. And then slowly just begin to smile in honor of practice.